Okay, so today I'm just going to show you a really quick and fun DIY that I came up with using these Gerber Puff containers. If you're a baby mama of an infant or a toddler, you're probably going to have these around the house, and I've just been collecting them. So I have around 4 or 5, and I knew that one day I would want to do some sort of DIY with it. So today we're going to be making this little kind of like a Montessori activity. So all you're going to need is the containers. You can just easily peel off the wrapping. It's super easy. And then we're going to use an Exacto knife, some markers, and then the only thing that you'll need to maybe go out and purchase are these little wooden chips. These ones I'm reusing. I had used them for a DIY for my wedding a couple years ago, and I figured I'd give them some new life. So yeah, I basically just put little shapes on them in different colors. So green, red, and blue. So I've got like hearts, squares, stars, circles, and I have 4 of each color. So this is really gonna help them not only learn motor skills or enhance their motor skills, but it's gonna teach them about colors and shapes. And yeah, really excited to show you how it works. So basically you're just gonna cut a little slit or slot through the lid, and then I just used a permanent marker to outline it here, and then just wrote in the color name. And I did reinforce the coloring that I used with some tape so that it doesn't rub off. I found that it was rubbing off. And then yeah, so basically the activity is that they would put the chip into the bottle, and it makes for a really fun activity when they're bored. You can even take it on the go with you, and then they can learn colors once they're a bit more advanced. My son's only 11 months old, so he's not quite there yet, but he really enjoyed putting these through the slots.
3, good job. 4, yeah. 5, good job.
And then eventually you can match the color, red star, to the red slot. And then I've got another one, so for green. They actually sell similar products as this for like 20-30 bucks. So I was like, I kind of want to make my own. And yeah, it cost me like much less. I actually didn't really have to buy anything for this. But yeah, so far my son's been able to figure out how to put the chips into the slots, and once he's done all of that and gets really accustomed to it, I'll kind of advance him to the next level and help him to identify the colors and put them in the right colored slot. And then eventually you can say, can you find the blue circle? And then put it in the right slot, and then they can do that. So they can recognize shapes, colors, and work on their motor skills. You can also challenge them a little bit. So initially I'll just hold it like this for him and then put them all in like this, all 12 pieces, and they'll say great job. And then next level I can put it like this and see if he can figure out that he has to twist the chip in the right direction so that it'll fall in. Initially he wasn't quite sure what to do, so he would like try to put it in like this, and then eventually he realized he has to stand it up and then put it through the little opening here. So yeah, we go through so many of these that I knew that there was some way that I could reuse them and give them new life, and yeah, this is a great way. The other way that you can use them is for storage. So in this one I have all these little markers, they fit perfectly, and I just use my label maker to make a little label sticker there. If you have a whole bunch of these, you can just have them in a basket and then quickly identify based on the label what's in there. So that's really cool, especially later when we get into things like arts and crafts, things like that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed and that you find this useful. If I think of any more ideas with what I can do with these containers, I still have a few more. I will share those with you if they're any good. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you end up trying this and what you thought about it. I would love to see. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.